going on, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot fam? I had a company reach out to me. The company is Shine Armor. I know you guys have heard about them if you do detailing or anything like that. They're pretty big. They make a number of products, and I guess they're trying to break into the side-by-side world a little bit, and they want to start reaching out to some of us guys and getting our opinions on the products. Well, I told them I'm going to be honest, and I told them I have the same problem with every product I try on this site. They just don't last. So we're going to give it a try. The product is Shine Armor Graphene Ceramic Spray. Now I'll be honest with you, it's the first graphene product I've tried. And a lot of the spray ceramic coatings just don't work. Spray detailers, I have a number of them over there. They're all about the same. You get about one good ride out of them and they don't last. I'm gonna give it a shot, you guys. We're gonna start with a side-by-side. I'm gonna get her cleaned up. We're gonna put it on, and then I'm gonna go beat it in the woods, in the mud, see what I can find. And then we're gonna give her a quick rundown and see how good it does. So do you guys like doing this kind of stuff? You guys like doing that kind of stuff? What about this? I know you like hitting these hills. And some of you out there like hitting these mud holes too. Ooh, get all that mud. Alright guys, welcome back. Machine's clean, probably the cleanest it's been in a year or more. I don't know. I don't really give it the super bath that often. Instructions say spray it on the towel, wipe it onto the paint, allow it to sit for 2 minutes, buff it off with the other towel, allow it to cure for 4 hours. Spray, get her good and wet. Dry towel, you know. Has a lotiony smell to it. Let's see here. Put this red stuff, make it look nice and pretty. You can see how it kind of goes into the plastic, takes away some of that fadedness. We'll see how it looks once it sets for a little bit. And honestly, if it helps prevent fading, then that's probably good enough for a lot of y'all to buy some. I know oil-based products, stuff like SC1, silicone-based, those help pretty good, but they just don't last long enough. I'd really love to find something that lasts, so we'll see. So real quick, I know it's not the whole video yet, or I'm not done yet, but just I went through, right? I grabbed my other towel, and I went to buff off the stuff I've already put on, and I gotta say, she's smooth. She real smooth. Just glides. Just glides over it like nothing. That's what I like to see. That means whatever is on your machine won't just stick. Now, of course, take that with a grain of salt, because we usually ride in mud, and mud does not care what's on your machine. So, at least in terms of dust and stuff, you know, if you're just going out for a day ride or whatever, this is exactly what you want. You want a smooth machine with no resistance, because nothing will stick to it except for mud. Mud is just going to be a pain in the butt no matter what you put on your machine. You can see how easily my towel is dragging across. Super smooth. And of course this stuff, you know, personal opinion, I wouldn't buff it off of the texture plastics because there's nothing to buff. The paint though, if you want it to look nice and shiny, give it a buff. But so far I haven't really seen anything that needs to actually be buffed off. It seems to have flashed very quickly and just disappeared. So I mean, I guess if you want to do an extra coat or two, maybe, but a single coat went on super smooth with no issues, and I don't really see anything needs to be buffed off. Not that, you know, the paint's in the greatest shape anyway, but well, you can see that flake is popping. So, all right, back to where I was. Finish this off. Get back to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, what's going on? So just a follow-up video real quick, and I told you guys I was going to put the Shine Armor spray on and let it cure and everything, give it a good beat down real quick. So been doing a lot of stuff to the machine, so I haven't really had a lot of time to work on it, but I took it out real quick for a test drive to test out some other stuff, and we got some pretty muddy trails behind my house. So just real quick, you guys can see the beating up and stuff from the mud. This is kind of what it's going to do for you on smooth metal surfaces, painted plastics, that kind of stuff. On your texture plastics and stuff, it's not going to do anything. It might help fight some staining. Already sprayed off the back here, so you can kind of see. I don't think that's probably going to be your number one reason for buying this stuff. It does seem to work really well on the doors and stuff, but I only put on one coat, and I would recommend doing more than one coat. I'll probably do 2 or 3 just to be safe. It may even help on the texture plastics too if you hit it a couple more times. But that's my initial review, you guys. For the price, it's not a bad buy. So I would just put a couple more coats on it before you give it a real good, beat down and stuff, because I think it really needs it, especially with stuff we ride in. But I mean, that's it, guys. Give it a shot, give it a try.